Winter 2026 isn't just stacked, it's dangerous. Because this season isn't bringing cute fantasy escapes, it's bringing war crimes, broken heroes, cursed magic, and one of the darkest revenge stories anime has ever attempted. From twisted reincarnations, to mages who can see things they were never meant to a Fate series that might finally break the franchise in the best way possible. And if you find any other show worth mentioning missing in this list, comment it down below. With that being said, here are the top 5 fantasy anime of Winter 2026. And trust me, number 1 is going to ruin you. So let's get into it. Newer shows, we have to mention the 2 massive fantasy sequels. Hell's Paradise Season 2, where the brutality increases. The lore deepens, and the island's secrets get even more horrifying. And Frieren, Beyond Journey's End Season 2 with its quiet, emotional, and somehow even more powerful sequel. Now starting off the list at number 5, we have Noble Reincarnation. And if you think this is just another aristocrat isekai, don't click away just yet. This story follows a man reborn into a corrupt noble family where power isn't earned, it's stolen, manipulated, and weaponized. Instead of flashy battles, the real combat here is political warfare. What makes Noble Reincarnation stand out is its slow burn strategy. Every alliance feels fragile, every smile hides a knife. The magic system exists, but it's subtle. The real fantasy is watching a reincarnated mind outplay an entire feudal system. It's not loud, it's not explosive, but if you loved anime like Log Horizon or Ascendance of a Bookworm, this one quietly sinks its claws into you. At number 4, we've got Jack of All Trades, Party of None. And yes, the title already tells you everything you need to know. This is a fantasy anime about a man who can do everything, but is never good enough at any one thing. Rejected by parties, looked down on by elites, surviving on scraps. What makes this anime hit is how painfully human it feels. Instead of chosen one power fantasy, we get something rarer, adaptability as a superpower. Each event will force the protagonist into impossible situations where raw talent doesn't save him, experience does. It's grounded, it's emotional, and when the payoff finally hits, it will feel earned. If you're tired of overpowered main characters steamrolling fantasy worlds, this anime exists specifically for you. Number 3 is where Winter 2026 starts getting weird. Kunon the Sorcerer Can See. Kunon isn't blind. He just sees a different layer of reality. Curses, hidden truths, the consequences of magic people pretend don't exist. This anime leans heavily into mystical horror fantasy, where knowledge itself becomes a burden. The visuals are unsettling in the best way. Backgrounds move when they shouldn't. Characters lie, but Kunon knows. And the scariest part? Seeing the truth doesn't mean you can change it. This isn't fast-paced action. It's tension, atmosphere, and dread slowly tightening its grip. If you love dark fantasy with psychological weight, Kunon might be Winter 2026's most underrated gem. At number 2, Fate Strange Fake. And yes, this is Fate at its most unhinged. Unlike traditional Holy Grail wars, Strange Fake throws the rules into the fire. False servants, broken summoning systems, masters who barely understand what they've unleashed. This anime is pure chaos, but intentional chaos. Every fight feels unpredictable, every alliance feels temporary, and the animation? Absolutely cinematic. What makes Fate/Strange Fake special isn't just spectacle, it's tension. You never know who's actually in control. If you've ever wanted a Fate series that feels dangerous again, this is it. But even with all that power and madness, it still can't top number 1. At number 1, Sentenced to be a Hero. And this is not a power fantasy. In this world, being a hero isn't an honor, it's a punishment. Criminals are forced into impossible battles against monsters and demon lords, not to save the world, but to earn the right to die. The protagonist isn't noble, he isn't brave, he's broken, bitter, and surviving purely out of spite. This anime strips heroism down to its ugliest core: fear, guilt, and sacrifice without praise. The fights are brutal, deaths are permanent, and victories come at unbearable costs. By the time this anime ends, you won't be asking, who's the strongest? You'll be asking, was any of this worth it? Sentenced to be a Hero isn't just Winter 2026's best fantasy anime. It's one of the darkest fantasy stories anime has dared to tell. Winter 2026 is shaping up to be a legendary season for fantasy anime. So tell me, which one are you most excited for? And did number 1 deserve the crown? If this video helped you, drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming anime reviews and recommendations. Until then, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.